So you want to know what the best weapon skin for every weapon in the game is? I got you. Remember, everything on this list is just my opinion. Although scientists have 100% objectively proven my opinion is the best one. All right, enough talk. Let's get into the list. Starting off with the classic, the best classic skin in the game is the Spectrum Classic. I think what makes this classic skin so good is just the sound it makes when you inspect it, quite simply. If you don't know, this is a ZX Valorant collab, and it sounds good and is very satisfying to shoot, as well as the kill sounds being very satisfying. This gun feels clean to use, which is why it's the best classic skin in the game. Next up is the Shorty, and I went with sort of an out-of-the-box approach, and I chose the Prelude to Chaos Shorty. There really aren't that many Shorty skins to choose from. It was basically either Oni or Prelude to Chaos, and I thought the Prelude to Chaos skin was a lot more unique, plus it feels a lot more hard-hitting and real, so to speak, so I think this skin is easily the best Shorty in the game. Next up is the Frenzy. I think this one's pretty unanimous. It's the Elder Flame Frenzy. All of the animations are so unique, and really there, once again, aren't a lot of Frenzy skins to choose from. People don't really buy a ton of Frenzy skins, so Valorant really doesn't make a ton. The Elder Flame, though, I gotta tell you, top of the line. If you see this thing in your shop, even if you're not a Frenzy player, it's worth picking up. On to the Ghost, and I believe the best Ghost skin in the game is the Radiant Entertainment System. This skin line is almost brand new, but I already know it's going to be one of the best in the game for a long period of time. I mean, look at that inspect animation. Every Valorant player has ADHD, and this skin satisfies it and then some, so it's definitely worthy of being the best Ghost skin in the game. The Sheriff is up next, and I think this is another pretty unanimous decision. It's the Ion. No other Sheriff feels this nice to use except maybe the Reaver on some days, but the Ion just outclasses it in every way in this case. There's a reason this skin has kind of gone down in infamy in Valorant history. It really is that good on the Sheriff. Next up is the Stinger, and there really aren't a lot of Stinger skins, so I chose the Sovereign. The Sovereign skin line is definitely one of the most consistently good skin lines in Valorant history. Like, it just looks good on every gun, and the Stinger is no exception. I don't know what else to say. It just looks good. It's exactly what you want in a skin. Buy it. Now it's the Specter's time to shine, and I really feel like there are a lot of good Specter skins, so there is really no way to go wrong here, but I chose the RGX Specter, which is one I personally own. Some Specter skins feel too, light to shoot, if you know what I mean. Like, the bullets don't feel like bullets. They feel like you're shooting Nerf bullets. The Specter doesn't have this problem at all, and it always feels interesting to play because of the different colors you can change inside of the different colors by inspecting the guns. You know what I mean. It's a good skin. Now onto the Bucky. I almost went Origin here, but I ended up going Prime. This is a skin a lot of people don't see that often because no one plays Bucky. It really needs a buff. I take it back. Please don't buff a shotgun. Shotguns are the bane of my existence. Anyway, at the last minute, I just decided Prime looks better on the Bucky. The custom reload animation helps a lot, and you'll definitely hit your one pumps with this skin. Next up is the Judge, and this is another pretty unanimous one. It's the Elder Flame. I don't know why the Elder Flame looks so perfect on these sort of weird niche skins, but I'll take it, I guess. The animations are all completely custom and unique to this skin, and we really haven't seen anything like it since it was released so long ago. Next up is the Bulldog, and once again, there are a lot of really good Bulldog skins. I ended up choosing the Glitch Pop. I feel like the Glitch Pop's sort of hard-hitting style fits this skin a lot because the Bulldog is a slow-firing but hard-hitting gun. There's not really much more to say. I like it. Now it's the Guardian's time to shine, and this is probably my most controversial take, so commenters, get your comments ready. I chose the Neptune Guardian. It's kind of hard to explain why I chose it. This is just a really solid skin line, and I feel like all of its attributes really fit the Guardian well, but I mean, I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Do you agree with this pick? Comment down below, let me know. Next up is the Marshal, and easy decision, it's the Sovereign Marshal. A lot of people use this skin, and for good reason. I personally think the main reason is the sounds when you get a kill, but the skin just looks really clean as well. Really good choice, really uncontroversial pick. I just don't see how anyone could possibly have a problem with this one. On to the Op, and this is another sort of controversial pick. It's the Origin. I just think this is the most unique looking op skin in the game. Like, all the other ones kind of look same-ish. When you pull it out, it does some boring basic animation. This one, it's interesting. Plus, if you're ever bored holding an angle, you can just unscope and hit the inspect, and instant entertainment. Bam. This is a really good skin. I really think it's worthy of the #1 spot. Next up is the Aries. I know no one cares. It's the Ion. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one. All the Aries skins look bad. I mean, this one looks the least bad, but it still doesn't look great. Let's be real. On to something that actually matters, the Odin. Easily the best Odin skin in the game is Prime. There's not much of a debate here. Multiple look good, Prime looks the best, and the custom reload animation really helps Prime look the best. I don't know what else to say. If you're being a total nerd and using the Odin, this is the skin best suited to your Odining abilities. Hey, we just have the Phantom, Vandal, and Knife left, so if you made it this far, subscribe. I post lots of Valorant skin content, and I stream right here on YouTube. Just subscribe, you won't regret it, I promise. On to the Phantom, and the best Phantom skin in Valorant is the Oni. I think most people agree with this take. It's a classic, it's an oldie but a goodie. It feels sort of heavy to use, and the kill effect sounds are always really satisfying and never get old. I don't know what else to say, it's just a really great skin, I like it. Next up is the Vandal, and unsurprisingly, I chose Reaver. Some people say this skin is super overdone, and I get it, but it's only so overdone because it's obviously the best skin in the game. If it wasn't the best skin in the game, not literally everyone in the game would own this skin. I get it, there are other good Vandal skins, but this is clearly the best. Let me know down in the comments below what Vandal skin you have, though. I'd love to hear about it. Finally, what we've all been waiting for, the knife. There are a ton of good knives, but the best one is clearly the Reaver Karambit. I know, 2 Reavers in a row, kind of lame. I think most people would agree the Karambit style knife is the best sort of style we've seen so far in this game, and the Reaver is the best iteration of that style. So what else could I really put here? This is clearly the best.